The holidays are coming. My name is Nina, and I'm here to show you guys exactly what I feel is the most fun and creative gift to give someone this holiday season. The reason why, let me just tell you the reason why I love this gift is because you can literally create it any way that you want. You can create it, you can make it fun, you can make it classy, any way you like that you feel that person will just love. You can create that exactly for them. So instead of having to go stressful shopping and store after store trying to find the perfect gift, you can just make it for them. What I'm going to make for you guys today is a blanket. And I'm going to tell you step by step what you need, what you're going to have to do to create it. Very simple, very inexpensive, and so much fun. Especially if it's just an event for your friends and family, you want to get together and create something, have a little craft night, and anything. This is my favorite gift to make the holiday season, especially because it keeps you warm. What I'm going to make for you guys today is a blanket. And how this blanket works, the first things first are the things you need. All you need is a pair of scissors and two separate pieces of fabric. They can be any color, any design, however you want it. My favorite is doing a pattern and then a plain simple color. Depending on how big you want your fabric or how big you want this blanket, you always have to remember, keynote, star, asterisk, remember this. You are going to lose 9 inches from this blanket. Because what you do in order to cut it, in order to create it, you have to tie these pieces together. So you always want to make sure you are going to take inches off of the perimeter of the blanket. So you want to make sure you get a big enough size for the size that you want the blanket. Right here, I have 2.5 yards of white fleece, and I have 2.5 yards of chevron pink fleece. And this is the blanket I'm going to create for you. The next step that you're going to do is make sure that each of the edges are clean. So right here, I have a clean edge, and I would be able to start with this. However, over here, you can see this white strip. We don't want this white strip on our blanket. So what we're doing is we're cutting it, just making it a nice even strip. What you're going to do from there, you want to make sure that both these pieces are the same length. So if you take an inch off of this side, you want to make sure you take an inch off of this side. And it's super easy. All you want to do is take the corners. You can see I already started this one. You're going to take the corners and you're just going to start taking that inch off. And you're just going to go down, line them up, and cut them all the way down till this ugly, you can see it's like not finished piece, is cut off and gone. And you can toss it. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to make slits in the blanket. So you're going to line the pieces up just like this. And you're going to take your handy dandy scissors and you're going to make about an inch or 2 in slit, just like that. And you're going to go down the whole perimeter of the blanket, making these little strips, okay? So now that we've started this, what we're going to do is tie them. And all you want to do is take these 2 pieces, maybe make them a little bit bigger. Tie a knot. Just like that. You can see that little knot. And then you're going to do the same with the second piece. Tie a little knot. Now again, what you're doing is you're taking these 2 separate pieces of fabric and knotting them together. Okay? Right here. Make a little knot. It's difficult because you want to make sure you don't get the other knot next to it involved in that next knot. Now as you can see, you have a little trend going where you have these little frilly pieces. Okay? Once you are complete with the whole perimeter of the blanket, this is what it's going to look like. And as you can see, I have a tie-dye on one side and green on the other. And you're going to have this beautiful blanket and long frills on the end of it, which I think are so much fun. This one is for my mom, and she's a little out there, so I think she'd like the tie-dye. And this one is for my roommate, which she loves chevron, so that's why I chose that one. And that's the best part about these blankets is you can totally customize them. So once you are done cutting your slits and tying your knots, you have your finished product, which is this long blanket, and it's warm and cozy, and it's got frills, and it's fun, and it's totally customizable to anybody you know. The reason I chose these blankets is because the holiday season's coming up, and even though we live in sunny Florida, it gets chilly down here. It does. I don't care what anybody says. It gets cold. And you need to keep warm, and what better way when someone's snuggling up is to think, oh, so-and-so made this for me. And I love that. I love that feeling. I love giving gifts, and I love the fact that someone can look at something and think, you know, you really made that for them, and you took your time to put the effort into it, and you really did it from the heart. And that's why I really do love these blankets. All you have to do next now is just wrap it. So a gift box, a bow, fold it up, anything really. And you are good to go. And your Christmas gift awaits.